We let Wayne, bro, hold the drugs and the money. Bro, put this up for us, shorty. And he knew what he had. He knew what he was doing.
See, and I like how you said Birdman taught you survival mode. And a lot of times, like when you say street dudes, I know you talked about another interview how NBA YoungBoy will possibly get extorted. But a bunch of dudes are from the street. But like when you behind them walls, you can be from the street. But that survival mode is what's important. I don't care where you at. So him showing you that survive, whatever you had to do to survive, you survived. Speak a little bit on that with NBA YoungBoy. Why do you think he'll get extorted?
Prison got a lot of gangs, so it depends on where he's at, right? But now he's not no little, from looking at him going all spazzed out, I don't think he's no soft, weak guy, right? But now here's the thing I've seen. You can be able to fight good, you can be tough. But when you go on certain compounds, we had a thing, you tough, I'm tough, we're gonna see the toughest. So what people might do, they might send 3, 4, they real hitters at you with big knives. Sometimes a person don't want to get killed. Sometimes a person don't want to live and see another day. Man, all right, you got that. Man, look, send this money here, better get this money here. Some people send it, some people just check it, go into the hole and get off the compound, right? With him, if he not around the right people, they're gonna do a friendly extortion on him. But if he around Louisiana guys, he's gonna be all right because they're gonna be like, oh, that's our home, we gotta protect him. You see what I'm saying? So it's gonna be a difference. But everybody with money that come in the city, they try to extort them. Because they look at it like rappers are fake. They look at it like rappers not real gangster, and that's not true. You got someone that's really from the streets.
But they want to try you. They want to try you. Right. Yeah, show me.
Yeah, let me see you with little raps. Let me see what's up. So you got some of them that might be, like you got some gangs or certain people in that, him might be like, you know what? Man, I'm trying to see you, but because of jealous, I want to fight. Let's catch the sale. Just to see if you can really get out, you know? So you had those situations where people would try you too, you know? I don't know with him, it might show him love because he's famous. So, and you also had a jock rider. Do you come there? Oh man, no, that's him, man, he cool people. Because they'll protect him thinking when he get out, he gonna show him some love. Or thinking he gonna give him something while he in jail. So you got all kind of different advice. It depends on where he laying at.
You think it'll be the same way with Young Thug?
Call anybody, bro.
Anybody. Okay.
The only one who they ain't tried that on, I know for sure, who had a name that was Big Meech and BG. Because now you got guys that's coming from the streets to enter versus, man, I know you for being a good rapper, man. I ain't nobody trying to hit at you a rapper, man.
BG looks solid though.
You know what I'm saying?
He looked like he's solid.
Yeah, so and he was around the toughest of the toughest. But you know, he ain't get tried because when he first got up, he was in the media. Got into the fight, went to the pen, and got caught with a knife. So as he traveling, his resume instead of going good, because he's going from pen to pen, penitentiary, getting caught with knives.
Building it up.
Right, so he building up that resume. So now he pull up, he's like, oh yeah, oh God, man, so let me keep that knife on him. You know what I'm saying? So you don't have to even be stabbed about it. As long as you keep
Baby
the
Gangster,
knife,
yeah.
they're gonna know that you about action. Because nobody want to get stabbed.
And I heard you say that he saved your life.
Yeah.
Tell us about that. How did he save your life? So Baby Gangster saved Big Gangster.
Look, this is the time Cash Money was bubbling, right? So he's supposed to be at the radio station, but I needed him to come ride with me. Like I had stole some cocaine from my homie Killer Stone, and this cocaine, when you rock it up, it would turn brown, so it was kind of bad. Right?
Off, yeah.
Right. So, but I couldn't get off it on the outside of the river, so I had to go on this side of the river. And over here, I needed some backup. So I tell Jizzle, man, come ride with me. So while he's supposed to be a baby and waiting on him to show up at the radio, Q93 radio station, we across the river. So I go to this, I get with one of my homeboys, I go to this apartment complex where I'm like, okay, I know they be getting money over here, so maybe they want to buy the work. But I'm not knowing Stone politic all around that city, all across the river.
You know everybody.
Yeah, he know everybody. He made the call, let him know I was over there. So Jizzle waiting outside the Mag 11. I'm in the house doing my thing. We come out. And Jizzle spotted a dude coming around the building trying to slide up on me. Just up that Mac and just started working, getting on. Whoa! And I got up out of there. But yeah, man, he really held it down for me. He held it down. That's why I'm happy to see you home. Me and him had a little run in with each other on the internet. But I want to see him make it. I think the people been holding that man down. Like right now, Jizzle's supposed to be a millionaire. But then I think we used to say that, like, oh, he's supposed to, for religious people, it's not God's plan for him to be the millionaire just yet. You got to go through this
God's
first.
plan.
Got to go through all this first to get where I'm gonna put you at. You know, so
Patience.
yeah, bro, yeah. And they dragging him, but he hanging in there. You know what I'm saying? I miss the going back and forth because anybody I beef with online, I get a check.
Mm-hmm. I'm
So
with
I
you.
miss it. Yeah, I miss it. But I know how far I'm gonna take it though. I don't want to go too far. Like I like to be online. Once I cut my camera off, my phone or whatever I'm recording with, that's on them going about
You
my
good.
day.
You good.
You know what I'm saying? So
And has anyone else ever saved your life besides BG?
man, let me see.
I know you talked about a few of your dead homies that were real.
Um,
They saved you.
one of my homeboys in the project, but I got shot up. But I already got hit though, so I don't think that count. Say
What you mean? What you mean?
Like the dude already hit me,
Okay.
and he come later with the gun, shoot at the dude. The dude, I done been hit up now. Saving me is
Where
you
they
know,
hit you at?
Yeah, you go to catch him in the act before they get off him. You know what I'm saying? But bro, you know, we've been through a lot, bro. I've been through so many wars or shootings. I've been hit up. I got hit in 91 in the foot. I got hit in 94 in my top left butt. And the travel shot a piece of my bladder and it came on my right thigh. I got hit in my back, it came on my side. And in 96, I got hit under my arm and came out the middle of my chest. Bullet come out right here.
So how many times altogether?
5.
5.
Bullet come out right in the middle of my chest. And in 90, let me tell you what's crazy. In 94, when I got hit, I got stabbed in July in my chest and my lungs collapsed. They had to cut my stomach where I had 34 staples.
34?
Staple, you know, staples going down.
Yeah.
30 going down my stomach. July, that happened July. No, it happened June. You know when Soda Slim say, if you live past 94, if you got off the porch in 94, and you lived past 94, you was a gangster. 1994.
It was real back there. It was real. Yeah, it was real.
January, I got arrested for intimidating a witness. February, I went to jail for murder. Got out in May. I got stabbed in my chest in June. I got shot up in July. Back in jail for August for murder. And I didn't get out to January of 95.
95.
So, boy, when he talking about 94, man, I went through it in 94, boy.
No, you don't even want to think about 94 no more.
Nah, but I do because at the end of the day, I still made it.
You made it.
Yeah.
You still here.
But I went through it, boy. When he said 94,
And you said you had 60 bodies, right? You said you sent me the bull now, right? Oh, I thought you said 65.
No.
Look, tell us about that. Okay.
I know more, but I just didn't. I held back for certain reasons, right? And actually, I interviewed Sam the Bull on my channel.
Man, that dude, he introduced me to the mafia. I thought that was fake. I'm here in Texas. I thought that was fake. So thank you, Sammy.
I got to check on Sammy too.
Good brother.
No, what happened was I didn't heal this 40 people. When I got with the state, I told them about 40 homicide. Whereas if I drove the car, I was there, stood right there when he pulled the trigger, or Mosquito, Sterling, or Dooney. Some of them, a lot of them, I pulled the trigger, you know, so that's where it comes from. You know how the media, social media, they just, oh, he killed 40 people. Nah, man, I told him about the 40 homicide. I cooperated with it. So when people say that, I just like, oh, that what they running with? All right, cool. Because I know the internet love lies.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I cooperated with the government on 40 homicide cases, period, you know. So people are taking it, put the clickbait on and put the thing, and I be like, all right, let's run with it then. Because my 5 minute fame ain't up or something, you know what I'm saying? But and a lot of people, Birdman, a lot of them upset about that.
Okay.
I get it because of this. Paperwork will show everybody did who I told them. But the problem coming in, see how many you sit in this restaurant right now?
That's right.
We talking.
Talking.
And I tell the person I'm riding with right now, be like, yeah, man, we just was in there just chopping it up about old times, sakes, or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But how they know that's what we talking about? They not in here with us.
Mm-hmm.
So I said over and say this here. When you go to the interrogation room, that's what I always told my people, man, look, we don't talk to the people. Don't cooperate, don't talk to the people. So by me going in that room, yeah, I might tell them, yeah, I told this, but how we know that? So it's always some doubt, like, nah, man, he might have told the people all kind of stuff, man. Nah, we don't believe that. So to keep your name out of a lot of the hearsay, I think, the conspiracy theories and all that, don't entertain the people. So if you don't entertain the people, you don't go in there. This is if you own that. If you don't stand up time, then don't stand up time. Don't go in there because you're going to mess up your name.
And growing up in the hood, you know, we all know people with alleged bodies. Like, that's a part of the hood. Mm-hmm. Who has the most bodies from your hood? And how were these dudes in real life? Because, like, for me, the guys are normal. Everybody who's not watching thinks these guys are crazy or something, but they're just normal guys with a switch.
They ain't had switch when I was out. I be saying that, I'm like, whoa, boy, we had that out. Whoa. So,
may have been 120 then.
Yeah, real. The thing is, bro, I ran with some real stomp down, hardcore steppers, killers, murderers. My old head, Lester Duplessis. He deceased. My homie Blackie Moon, who taught me a lot, he's deceased. My homeboy Eric Maurice, who I went on my hit, did a hit for, and I didn't get paid. He deceased. My homeboy Toto, he deceased. My homie Ray deceased. Got Dooney, Sterling Mosquito, original Hot Boy, they deceased. Levi, Tony D, JoJo, they deceased. So I can go on and on down the list of all these people who I ran with that were killers that had bodies. People were scared of them, people feared them. And like I might say, like say if I say Sterling, then later on I might go to chilling, like I'm at home just pondering on stuff, and I might be like, I've been counting with Sterling. Say if Sterling did 10, and I might be sitting out there about Mosquito, and then I might be like 1, 2, 3. I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot Mosquito did this one. Oh, about a canal. Oh yeah, I forgot this about a club. So he might be at 13. You see what I'm saying?
I'm with you.
So it's hard now for me to pinpoint, but I just know I just ran across. I ran with a bunch of vicious gangsters. I've always had a voice. I've never been this a little go for the yes man. That's why I got so much love and respect at a young age. I ran with a lot of them, bro. A lot of killers. I'm just happy to be here, bro.
And with that, I know you get in the environment, you're around them, you kind of used to it. It might even remind you of your old self. So for me, instead of opening up Pandora's box, if I feel myself getting there, I remove myself from the situation, or I remove myself completely from the environment. Do you catch yourself as an older man doing that at times?
No, because everything I do, first, I'm thinking about my mother. It'd be a big disappointment for everything I've done. God released me from prison, gave me what I asked for, to disappoint her. And the only thing I'm scared at this point in my life, bro, is going back to jail and then get that phone call from the chaplain. The chaplain called, somebody dead in the family. And I don't want to go back to jail and my mother passed. So I think for being the next person, I don't put myself in a certain environment that's going to cause me that kind of harm. With so much good, with so many women out here that I'm just enjoying life, I get to look at, see. Nah, No.
Living life.
Yes. Bro, I just flew back from California. Tuesday. Hold up, I went there Monday. Yeah, I came back Tuesday. Actually, it's Wednesday morning. But I got there at 10 in the morning. Got my rental car, drove around. I went to No Jumper, Adam 22. He actually put the interview out today. Adam 22, No Jumper. From Adam 22, No Jumper, I went to Vlad. From Vlad TV, I went to Cam Capone.
You living.
Bro, I went to these three big platforms in one day. Interview.
Terrance Williams.
I'm in the building.
Civilian.
Terrance Williams, I'm in the building. So, when I look at stuff like that, I'm like, man, I'm enjoying life. I get to promote myself. I got people on their channel get to know who I am. People may come on my channel, subscribe. You know what I'm saying? So it's just, when I look at all that, I'm like, let me say this. I'm not, this is not the money I'm used to making. However, I'm comfortable. I don't want for nothing. I'm not where I want to be, but I make more money on YouTube than the average drug dealer in the neighborhood do.
Thanks. People don't know that.
Yeah, so my thing is, bro, I would prefer to stay on YouTube until I can get my record label going or get me one of my orders, get a one-hitter quitter. You know what I'm saying? And I can go and invest in the movie game.
So you got big plans.
Yeah, man. I want to do movies, music and movies, but my heart into the movies. But I know it's gonna take a little time if I want to get it done right.
But you can do it. If you did 23 years and 10 months, then you can do that. And tell me, so people not from New Orleans, I've traveled all over the country. The only place that I was scared to go to was New Orleans, but it's not because of the hood or the guns. I was scared of the voodoo. So, like growing up, my grandmother was like, she had us believing that the voodoo was real, they'll get you. So that was why I was afraid of New Orleans. How do you feel about that, kind of growing up around it and in it? What's your feelings about voodoo? For those who haven't ventured to New Orleans.
People might not believe this. I've never saw that. I've never witnessed somebody that was a voodoo lady or doctor or whatever. I've never witnessed that stuff. I've heard a lot about it. And mainly when I went to prison, I started hearing more. Because like I said, when you go to prison, you sit down, you get to study, and you run across all in and everything. But I've never saw voodoo, witnessed that stuff. I don't know nothing about that. And I guess that come from me starting at a young age and always just being in the ghetto, in the hood. You know, some people who ain't never left their city. You got some people who might ain't never left their block.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
Solid. That's right.
So once baby done flew into Houston, I started traveling. But then at a young age, I went to the Feds at 23. But now since I've been home, I've been in California.
Beaches.
Yeah, I'm enjoying life down, bro. You know what I'm saying? So
you never seen that?
No,
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? No, I never saw that kind of stuff, bro.
And for me, and we'll get ready to close out. I just have about 4 or 5 more questions. But I wanted to ask you this. We all know Drake took a L. My daughter, I went in her room, she 5 years old. They was playing Not Like Us or whatever, just this morning on Father's Day. What do you think about that?
I'm Team Drake. I support Drake.
Drizzy.
We took the L. Yeah, we took the L, bro. I was rocking. Kendrick shocked. Because here's the thing. I'm not a fan of Kendrick. Kendrick is a very good lyricist.
For sure.
But I don't like music where I gotta go, what did he say? No, I like fun music.
Like the beat. You like the beat.
Right, the beat. So
yeah.
You got a lot of people
from the South.
Yeah, facts. Party. Bounce music too. So you understand this, bro. You got a lot of people right now that love Kendrick, right now since they behind that beef. They can't tell you one Kendrick song. I can tell you one. That was that Sit Down, Be Humble. I like that song when I was in jail. But yeah, another thing I don't like what Drake did, how you end the beef on a soft song. If you're gonna throw the white towel in, the red flag, go hard. Go out with a bang.
Look, man, that was a little light skin energy. You need to be like Tank Davis yesterday. Hey, that's that's light skin right there.
Chris Brown handled his business.
Yeah.
Come on, man. So the light skin was up. Drake let the light skin people down. He let them
And what you think about that fight last night? Really?
I didn't watch it.
You didn't watch it?
I had company. I was busy taking care of business.
Business. That's more important.
But let me tell you what's crazy. One of my Muslim brothers, he from Baltimore. He couldn't wait to send me that one little clip with Tank knocking him out. I said, wow.
Have you been to Baltimore?
Yeah.
What's a rough city?
Mm-hmm.
It's real out there.
Yeah, I've been to Baltimore. Crazy you say that. I went to Baltimore, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I went to Baltimore. I tell you, I be traveling now.
Be traveling.
Yes, sir.
Hey, and the best rapper alive, my top 5, I got Lil Wayne. He the best rapper alive to me. We got Andre 3000 after him. I got Kanye after him. I got Eminem after him. Then I got Jeezy. I was rocking with Jeezy. What's your top 5? Do you have a top 5 list?
Yeah. My favorite rapper always been BG.
Okay.
We got to throw Wayne in there. Nas.
Nah, you went up north, huh?
Nas.
Okay.
Got to give Jadakiss his props.
Yeah, he nice.
And I'm about to shock y'all with this one. Beanie C. I got to go with Beanie C.
Beans, huh?
Yeah, Beans.
Okay. He's
Beans.
solid.
Yes.
Yeah.
My top 5.
Okay, that's the top list. And you know, since I said Wayne the best rapper alive, I think his mixtape era was probably like the best of all time for me.
Yeah.
Like I don't think nobody did it better. You know, so I'm gonna say this right here, right now, Mr. Carter, whatever you need to do to where you can hop on everybody else's songs and eat people beats up again, like pay that money. Yeah, we need that. We need that. Like I need it. The world needs it. Do you have a Lil Wayne story that the world really doesn't know about?
I remember when we was in a hotel and we had some female we wanted to go to the club. Baby then would Slim have his own room, Baby had his own room with his girl, but all of us would share rooms. So we wanted to go how to these girls at the club, man, and we let Wayne, bro, hold the drugs and the money. Put this up for us, shorty. And he knew what he had. He knew what he was doing. And he held it down for us. Because see, Baby used to be on our trail. See, like Slim knew what we was doing. We were going to tour bus. Slim knew what we was doing, but Baby knew. He found out what he was doing. He made us pay him to keep his mouth closed. You know, so he would try to watch us, follow, see what we got going on, to try to start us, so to speak, because he knew we using their show, you know, they tour stuff to make our drug sales. And I remember that, man, because I was shocked, bro. When I got locked up, I called Wayne. I said, what you doing? Oh, I'm about to go drop my girlfriend off. Your girlfriend? I said, what y'all was just doing? You know. I said, boy, you weren't doing that when I was out there. I know things change. I said, yo, little boy told Wayne told me things change. I said, wow, bro.
You say, I'm a man now.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's Weezy F Baby, you know?
That's right, baby. Yeah, bro. We just say things change, bro.
I have a fan question, and I'm not from your area, but this guy, he's from 504. He asked this question. He says, I want to know if while he was active, did he ever go to war with any of them boys off of the West Bank? He said, I'm off that side of the city.
Tell him, I love the West Bank. I robbed a few people on the West Bank.
Okay.
Actually, we called out one of our first, I was our second shooting on the West Bank.
Oh yeah, tell us about it.
And the cutoff, we was going to a party.
Okay.
And this guy jumped out there talking crazy. Like, they had a fight going on. So we had just got off the bus. We caught the bus over there. Tell him, you know about Terrance? Back there in cutoff, there these apartments called.
And he gonna tune in, so.
Yeah, he gonna know what I'm talking about. Back there in cutoff. So, I forgot that. I know when you come up with the bus, they had a gas station back there. The bus stop. And then Terrance. The street was called Terrance. So they got them apartments over here. But my people stayed in an apartment when you come around. It's 2 apartments that's across the street from one another. And then you go down there to the cutoff. I got family stay all back there. I didn't rob people there. So we just stood out with cars and we used to go back there. But anyway, we was going to this party this night, and we got off the bus. It was a good bit of us too. We walking, and there's somebody fighting or arguing. You know how the neighbors had a little argument? So as we walking, this dude must have thought we was a part of something, and he was talking crazy, he couldn't talk. So one of my people was up and shot him. And instead of us running to the goal, we ran back to go get on the bus and go back across the
So we gone.
Yeah, we gotta get up out of here.
Yeah.
I got a little cousin, I got people, shout out to Demi, he's got a state. And Mary Poppins across the river. The judge, I was on probation, but I kept going to jail for murder. So when I went for my probation hearing, I had got a probation bond, so I was going to court from the streets. So the judge, one day, I had a colostomy bag on. One day he tell me, man, I'm gonna revoke your probation, your bond, and I'm gonna violate you. You're getting in too much trouble. Your Honor, I got a surgery. Don't worry, you're gonna have surgery while you're in jail. Make sure you get some proper medical care. He said, it was February of 95. That judge said, he said, go sign that paper, turn yourself in tomorrow. All right, yes, Your Honor. So I walked up, I signed the paper. So in my mind, I'm like, there's no way in the world this man let me go home right now and turn myself in tomorrow. Got to be kidding.
Yeah, you gone. Yeah, you gone. Look.
If I ran that project, that Magnolia project, and got my stuff, I held a
Magnolia, that's where Juvie from, man.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah, him and Turk off the old side of the project.
Okay.
I held this black bravado, that was stone thing. So I used to hold that from mosquitoes and mosquito mother name though. I loaded up, got mosquito, shot downtown. I was staying with this girl named Trina. I don't call her sister nigga, they gonna know what Trina I'm talking about. But it was Trina, bedroom. All right, when you first come in, they had a cousin, red, thick. Her older sister, she was fine too. Then she had another sister that was thick, and then it was Trina in the bathroom, in the kitchen. We would sleep back here, last room. Man, I would get on top of Trina. Just knowing her sisters was right next door to us, I just closed my eye, think about her sister, bro. Bro, I was in the house with 4 women, bro. Homie, I'm living in the house with 4 women, bro, downtown. Yeah, and
That's a good life.
Yeah, I finally got caught the next month. A few weeks, I got caught in the Magnolia Project. I'm living downtown, but I'm going back uptown that project. Went back in that project, somebody dropped a dime on me. People chased me, I ran, got away, ran in the hallway, got caught. In March of 95, that's when I went did my state bid. I got out in 96. Bro, as long as I've been home, for when I started getting in trouble in 1990, as long as I had been home, just as long as I've been home now, but then was a year and 11 months.
Congrats.
Yeah, I had got out in 96, from 96 to March 6, 1998. Went to the Fed, but now I've been home 2 years and 5 months.
And again, just, what's your favorite food and why a dish that brings back good memories for you?
Man, gumbo used to be my favorite food, right? But by me being locked up so long.
Louisiana gumbo.
Yeah.
All right.
Being locked up so long, you can't go wrong with red beans and rice, some greens.
All right.
Cornbread. You gonna eat your cornbread?
You gotta taste my greens. I'm telling you.
Okay.
I'm cold, man.
All right. Cornbread. I love Popeye chicken. I'm rocking with churches. But since I've been out here in Texas, bro, I done fell in love with Lucy chicken. Lisa got some good chicken too.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm with you. I'm with you.
So at this point, at this moment, like I love butter beans, I love cabbage.
Everybody can make that.
Yeah, bro. So I don't have it like I got it like, it was crazy. When I was in prison, when I was knowing I was about to get out, I couldn't think of like, you know, somebody like, man, I want to have this, man. When I'm about to get out, I want to eat this. I gotta have this dish. I didn't have that because I had been gone so long, so I wasn't craving and missing nothing. And then, you know, being in prison, the guards every night, they're gonna bring you certain food anyway. So I was, and the first thing I ate when I got out of prison was Waffle House. I mean, no, not Waffle House, my bad.
Hey, I fucks with Waffle House.
Yeah, the Waffle House. Yeah, the yellow, yeah, Waffle House. Remember, we went to Waffle House. That's the first thing I had to eat when I got out.
Okay.
Grits, eggs, and the chicken. I ain't know about the steak then. I knew about the little grilled chicken they had.
Okay. You get you a waffle?
No, I didn't.
Nah.
Yeah, I did. They gave me waffle, but I think I don't remember eating that. I remember eating the grits egg.
Okay.
It was cold, real cold. I was so happy I left all my stuff. I only had a t-shirt and some sweatpants and my garbage bag with the books and stuff.
Get ready to get to work.
Yeah, man, I was happy I hadn't got out, bro. Listen, I was so happy I got out. Impatient. I got off the bus in Pensacola. Called my mother and said, man, y'all come get me.
I'm going there this year.
Pensacola?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man, shout out to Pensacola. Because I felt it was going to take too long to ride on this bus to Pensacola where you come get me a car. My mother called my little brother, him and his wife got up out their sleep, and came and got me. They found me at that gas station. It was so cold, though. I had my arm in here. I had a truck driver at the gas station. I said, hey, I walked up to him. Gas station was closed. It's like late at night. So I said, can I use your cell phone? He's like, oh, no. But I thought about it. I said, you know, there's a lot of stuff happening out here. Man, don't know me. I'm walking up to him. So I walked back off, and then I walked back like out like by the highway park. And I'm just standing up. I'm cold. So he pulled off. Before he hit the road, he said, hey, come here. He said, put this on your body. He gave me a little package, like a little bean, like a little bag, a little bean bag, something.
Oh yeah, to stay hot.
He said, put that on your body. I'm like, all right. He gave it to me. He said, put this one on your hand and keep it warm. I said, all right, thank you. I'm about to walk away. So what's your mama number? Give him my mother number. He called my mother. He told me exact gas station where it was at. I appreciate it, bro.
So he looked out.
Yeah, he looked out because he realized I wasn't no threat. But when he drove, I was like, I said, man, all this COVID going on here, man, he might be trying to do something.
Trying to get me.
Yeah,
Trying to get
man, I just got to I ain't put this on my body.
I did 23 years, 10 months. You ain't get me like this.
Yeah, I can't go out like that, man. I can't drop me like that.
Nah.
So, but I did it, though. I put it on. But honestly, I don't remember making no difference.
Look, you had to survive. Look, you need that cold.
Yeah, it was cold.
Yeah.
Bro. My boy, when I saw that truck pull up, my brother pull up, what he gonna ask me? You want to drive? No, I won't drive. Just got out. I'm scared.
Yeah.
I don't need to get no pullover. No, I don't have no driver's license. Just got out. People might put me back in jail. Tell me what you doing, driving? So I, went to New Orleans. I didn't know the magnitude of social media, bro. It was my mother's first time having all three of her sons home.
It's different.
We took a group picture. We took a family picture. I had a group picture about prison. Took a picture. My brother posted on Facebook. It went crazy. Man, I had so many little cousins come to my house with guns. Some look at these little boys. I'm like, they gotta be family because my mother ain't saying that. They all come in the house. I'm like, boy, I got a little squad I could take back over.
Ready. You ready to get back?
That devil.
Yeah, that's it.
That fast.
Mm-hmm.
I said, boy.
That's it.
But I checked myself. I said,
Everybody experienced that too.
I said, boy, you talking crazy. You just did all that time, you better go back to prison. No, indeed. I had to give myself a little G-check right quick. Shook back, got myself right. Like, nah, I ain't about to do it like that. So, but so many people started realizing and find out I was home. So I went by my cousin, and then I was like, when we was in the car the next day with my mother, every time my car passed and come out, I look back. Say, Terrance, cars are gonna go the way we going. Cars are gonna turn. I said, Mama, I hear what you're saying, but man, I'm nervous. Man, so.
That adjustment real.
Yeah, bro.
Some people never adjust.
Yeah, bro.
So I said I was going to Pensacola. On my way to Pensacola to the beach, I'm gonna be in New Orleans for the Essence Festival.
Oh yeah?
Well, yeah, what's your experience with that?
I've never been to Essence Festival in my life.
Me neither.
Because coming up with that in New Orleans, I always felt like that was some tourists.
That's tourists, yeah. That's
not just tourists, more mature, older people.
I'm with you.
You know, type of vibe. But we was in the hood,
yeah, wilding. Yeah.
Give me a concert where they rapping, I'm there.
I ain't going to that,
you know what I'm saying? Now that I'm older, I want to go.
Okay.
But they want to clear me for New Orleans. They let me go in and everywhere but New Orleans. They won't clear me for New Orleans. But it's cool.
It'll lighten up one day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I plan to be there for Mardi Gras next year or the Super Bowl. That's my goal.
Hey. Look, you got me. I'm like, I need to go.
That's my goal.
Okay. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. And the last thing is there any message? Well, before I ask you that, what are your thoughts on Juneteenth? Did y'all celebrate? Because I got cousins up north. They didn't even celebrate it until it became a national holiday. But here in the South, like, that was always a thing.
Yeah, you got to keep, first of all, I ain't learned about Juneteenth until I went to the Feds.
Okay.
Secondly, it's going to be celebrated because it happened in Texas. You know,
See, Texas,
right?
Yes.
So people feel like we wasn't affected by that.
Okay.
Some people feel like our states wasn't still, according to the people, we wasn't still in slavery.
And y'all are Southern brothers.
Right.
Like, y'all
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, but like, once they made a holiday, now people can reap the benefit from it. Okay. Now they're going to participate.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
I'm with you. I'm with you.
A lot of people, some people are, man, I ain't about it. Nah, we good. We, you know, they crack the little jokes with it. But once they make it law, or you could be off or whatever, how you, Juneteenth, let me educate myself.
Okay.
Let me find out what's going on with it. You know?
Well, I'm glad. That's it, because my cousins up north, they like, of course, they don't know what it is, but even you in Louisiana, you like, shoot, that's just a Texas thing. Okay,
yeah,
so.
Because we don't feel like that we wasn't affected, but that wasn't something, you know. So, and like I said, I didn't get hip to it until I went to Feds. Feds, prison, and it's sad to say, but prison is an elementary, middle school, high school, or college. If you want to apply yourself, it's there for you. So I was one of the ones I always wanted to learn. So I took college courses at LSU, Ashworth University while I was incarcerated. You know, so reading books, and then being in the religion I was in the Nation Islam first. So you know they're gonna teach you all about that Black history stuff, history, and all that kind of stuff. So that's when I learned about it. You know, then I become Sunni Muslim, but I always want to learn about history and want to know about stuff. Like I found out, I should know the lady name who started Mother's Day. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, oh, it's a lady started, white lady started Mother's Day. Oh, okay.
And you devout. You know, even when I first met you, I could tell you devout about being a Muslim.
Oh man, I love it. When I pray, bro, I'm more at ease. I feel good. When I ain't praying, that devil be like, boy, listen, you got your one more run, boy. You still looking good. You're old, but you looking good. And
everybody needs to hear that, because I heard you say you pray 5 times a day. I'm the same.
I haven't missed the press since I've been Muslim, bro. And like I said, I be needed because, you know, with a lot of, I be on that social media, so you get a lot of disrespect.
That's it.
So my mind be like, maybe if I step out one more time, because I know a lot of people who play on social media be soft. A lot of them don't want that pressure. No. And I'm like, boy, listen, I know if I jump out there one more time, I know I'm gonna shake a lot of them. So pull up on it, and first they'll be like, no, man, I ain't mean, man.
Stop playing. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So, you know, and that clicked in my mind, but then I kept, like, oh no. So, moms, freedom, you know.
But that adrenaline feel good, though. That's the problem. When you get like that, you feel unstoppable. But like you said, at least you have the mind to, let me reflect, let me calm down, let me look at the bigger picture.
Yeah, but I think about my mother, my children, my grandchildren, I'd be like, you know what? You right or wrong, whatever's fair.
That's it.
No, I'm free. Yeah. But yeah, that'd be on my mind. But I be thinking, boy, gotta step out one more time, boy. Let me spin the block on y'all one more time. Then I be like, that's foolishness. God put me here for a reason, and I'm gonna stick to the strip. I'm gonna stick to, you know, what's up next for me. I'm not gonna entertain. I don't never ever want to go back to look at all this stuff coming on in here with that piece on. This is man.
A little different. And you, and this the last thing you said. I want to end on if there's any message that you want to get out, but then also you talked about your love for the city, for New Orleans, and how it got a bad rap after Katrina. Is there anything you want to put out, just highlighting your city, promoting it?
I love the city of New Orleans. On Sundays, we got the second line. Whereas when you might be in your hood bored on a Sunday, they out partying. 10 months out of the year, we got the second line. And it's safe, not gonna get the police be out there now. And of course, y'all know we got the Mardi Gras. Super Bowl gonna be there next year. I'm just proud to be from New Orleans, bro. I love my city, but it just was a city that I've caused so much havoc to where now I was a part of, probably not gotta be a part of the solution because I've done a lot of dirt. I left a mark in that city. So now I gotta help. I gotta help the people I can help. You know, people need my help. And I'm gonna try. You know, I know I can't save everybody. I'm gonna try. Do what I can do.
You gonna do it, cause New Orleans, honestly, that's like, it's like a southern brother to me. Like I feel like it's home. I feel like it's Texas, and it's actually one of my top 3 like vacation spots. Like I love it.
Let me tell you something. When you say I feel like it's Texas, the crazy part about it is, so many people out of Katrina came to Texas.
That's it.
Especially Houston.
Yeah.
And that when I got out of the Fed, when I got on YouTube, Dallas was my #1 support. Dallas, right? So now New Orleans is New Orleans, Houston, then Dallas. But Texas, you know what I'm saying?
Little triangle.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So I get love out here in Texas, you know, so, and I appreciate, here's the thing too, I appreciate that Texas accepted me. You know, everywhere I go is love. Everywhere I go, I get a lot of love, you know, so it's always a good thing, you know, when you come to somebody's city and they like, you know the gangsters gonna be like, all right now, don't come down here playing now, don't you stay over in the civilian lane. We got something for you, you know? And I know, I get that, but that's why I don't weird about the hood. I'm not going to disrespect nobody because I know I was young at one time. I was in the street, so.
You civilian now.
Yeah, civilians. I'm gonna stay in the civilian crowd, civilian lane. You know what I'm saying? I'm out their way, bro.
And is there any message you want to get out?
Yeah, to the youth.
Yeah.
Peer pressure. We got to conquer peer pressure. What I mean by that is, don't be scared to tell your friend, no, I won't get in that car. Don't be scared to tell your friend, no, I don't want to hold that gun. Because when you go to jail, your friends, you can't call them. You can't rely on your friends. You got to call your mother, rely on your mother. For the ones who getting money, if you got a job where you out there hustling, whatever you're doing, treat your family right because when you go to jail, that little stash you had, by that girl house or by that friend, they're going to run off with that, and then you're going to be trying to call mama love, you're going to be trying to call your parents, you're going to be trying to call your sister, somebody close, on grandma, grandpa, to help you out while you're in jail. So don't be messing over the close ones, the ones who really love you, behind this materialistic stuff. Enjoy your freedom when you have it. Always respect your parents. Obey your parents, man. And most important, say no to drugs, stop the violence. Put them guns down. Wow. Hey, I love this thing, man. Taste of fame. Because majority of us want that, a taste of fame.
That's it, man. Thanks, Terrance Williams. Terrance Civilian Williams. Y'all make sure y'all remember that. Good brother right here. Taste of fame.
I'm in the building, y'all. Taste of fame. I just hung out with Taste of Fame podcast. Wow.
Subscribe and like. All right, we got Chef Cynthia here. She's gonna walk us through one of their world famous omelets right here. What we doing, Miss Cynthia?
We doing a meat lovers what? Meat lovers with no mushrooms.
Okay.
Spinach, red peppers, onions, and cheese with all the meats, which is just bacon and sausage. And I make this fresh to order.
Fresh to order, huh?
No sitting in no hot box, none of that. We not finna do all that.
Fresh as they can get it.
Exactly.
Okay.
I get all my meats cut up.
Okay.
That way I won't have to, you know.
And Chef Cynthia, how long you been cooking, Chef Cynthia?
50.
50 years?
Yeah,
50
I started
years?
when I was 13. I'm 64 now, so.
Okay, so when you come to Fusions, you get 50 years worth of service right there, right?
Yes, I don't cook for presidents.
For presidents?
Yes,
okay,
sir.
Okay.
This is home, though.
You get presidential treatment.
Exactly. So now what I'm doing now, I'm getting ready to saute all the veggies. I'm gonna start off with the peppers and onions, go to the spinach, and since they don't want no mushrooms, that's just it. And this is like our #1 seller on omelets. Okay, so I'm gonna add the bacon and the sausage. Total of 3 eggs. Oxtails is at the bottom. Just swirl it around. So I'm gonna throw my veggies in here. Make sure they're good and hot. You see how big it is? Well, you will see. And just flip. Omelet.
That's that world famous. That world fame.
So no cheese, no none there, just put garnish on it.
Nice.